Sean McDowell and his dad, Josh, really are cut from a similar cloth. Like Josh, Sean graduated with honors from Talbot Theological Seminary. This is not his launch into writing. He's published previous books. I like the title, Being Bold in a Whatever World. The McDowells are not whatever people. They have a clear and defined worldview. They know what they believe and why, and they live it. Sean is the general editor of the Apologetics Study Bible for students. As a high school teacher, he is dealing daily with young people who are looking for answers that are relevant to their real life issues and relationships. And he's right where he wants to be, impacting the next generation. Like father, like son? Well, here's how Sean sees it.
Many people will look at the ministry my dad has and the ministry that I have and ask, how are you guys similar and how are you different? I would probably say our giftings as a whole within Christianity are very similar, but first and foremost, my dad is an evangelist. Everything he does is written, whether it's books, speaking, webs, relationship, is to get the message of Jesus Christ out for evangelism. Now, I do evangelism, and I believe in evangelism. I think my gifting, probably more than anything else, is in the area of discipleship. I teach high school, and I'm a teacher. I love taking people and helping them to understand concepts and really go deeper with those issues and apply them to their lives, which I think is why my dad and I are such a powerful combination. Now that he's been actually in ministry about 50 years, 5 decades, and I'm in my second year of ministry, it's incredible how when we write books together like The Unshakable Truth, when we speak together, it will minister to people seeing two different generations with a little bit of different life experiences, but a common goal to get the message of Jesus Christ out. And I found that people really resonate with that, and it's been neat. I was interviewed recently by Youth Worker Journal, and they asked me, they said, give me an issue that you and your dad differ on, you fight over. And we really thought about it. We couldn't come up with any big ones. We talked through issues of politics, talked through issues of philosophy, talked through biblical issues. We might differ here and there. But as a whole, one of the things I just appreciate about my dad is he is, even though he's getting older, he continues to stay relevant to culture. So even though he's been doing this 5 decades, whether it's technology or understanding where teens are at, he stays on top of the curve and is not afraid to change. And that's why I continue to admire him and just see the amazing way God has used his ministry today and will continue to for the rest of his life.
Two men representing two generations and two very different life journeys. As you've been hearing in the interviews with Jim Cantillon and in my earlier interview with Josh McDowell, his childhood was very traumatic. Alcoholism, sexual abuse, and shame defined his growing up years. No wonder he became an angry agnostic. Josh believes his life would have derailed if he hadn't found the unshakable truth and Jesus Christ's love for him. As a result, he embraced God's healing and forgiveness. He married Dottie 40 years ago, and his 4 children, including Sean, have grown up in a very different home from the one he knew. Jesus Christ at the center of hearts and homes bridges the generations. He is always relevant. As a result, we have 2 passionate men, different gifting and personality, but the same worldview, the same power supply, and the same timeless message of truth and hope for this generation. It's never too late to get excited about life and the plan God has waiting for you. We would be happy to make the introductions and to lead you to a fresh start, a truly new year. Our prayer partners are always here for you. The number to call if you would like prayer right now is 1-866-273-4444. Keep that number handy. We're always available. And with your financial gift to help us start our new year in a great place, we'll send you the best of the McDowells, truths you can build your life on. Jesus, in his prayer to the Father for all who would trust in him, said in John 17:17, "Sanctify them by your truth. Your word is truth." Listen to what Smith Wigglesworth said about God's word. God's word is supernatural in origin, eternal in duration, inexpressible in valor, infinite in scope, regenerative in power, infallible in authority, universal in application, inspired in totality. Wow. Isn't it time you embraced it for yourself? The word of life. We want you to have this book, The Unshakable Truth, How You Can Experience the 12 Essentials of a Relevant Faith.